everyone, Stephen here, and today's game I'm just going to be playing the meta US build as US up against Wehrmacht, and you can just see just how strong this scout build is up against Wehrmacht. I have tested it. I've lost so many games as Wehrmacht trying to figure it out. There is no way. This is one of the strongest strategies in the existence of CoH3 that directly counters a faction. There's no way for Wehrmacht to stop this, in my opinion. What the build is centered around is getting out 3 to 4 scouts, then eventually going for pathfinders, but you don't have to pick it right away.
Scouts have deployed into the field.
It can wait. And then going to weapon support center, paratroopers, and eventually, if you need a Zuka or MG, you can get them. And then just work towards getting a Sherman. The reason why I don't go for Pathfinders right from the start is because it slows down your capping speed. I want to cap the map as fast as possible because every point I cap, I get 100 XP. Once I get to Vet 1, I get 15% harder to hit veterancy bonus, which is what makes this strategy so busted, because Wehrmacht does not have a way to engage into this. There's no way to engage into it, which leaves them struggling for options. Do you go for a MG? Do you go for a Grenadier? They're going to be... The Gren gets... You can see where the Gren is, so you can outrange it. If they're building like this, making cover, well, then I can catch him out of position and hurt him like that. And then I'll just get an MG to shut down these coastals. I'll just walk backwards a little bit here, keep him off that VP, and just continue to cap the map. But yeah, you've just got the vision advantage. The only unit that can counter this is the sniper, but the sniper will come at the expense of a lot of map control. I haven't actually tested with coastal reserves yet, but it's the same as Grans. They just get out-muscled and out-visioned. So I'll just walk backwards, shoot him down whilst he goes that way. This damage squad will cap that, and this squad will nestle themselves into that green coven just there. I'll get another Gran. Oh, MG, I should say. I'll go for the infantry support center. I've got the flank on him there, and then I'll just rotate to this side. Oops. I'll retreat them because they're a little bit hurt now. Get into that house, and then just position my MG in a position where it's in that house, and it'll be able to shut down any attempts of attack from that direction. The other MG will move across here. Just retreat that squad. Wait for the captains to come out, and then I'll get the half track, and the half track will be able to counter these guys. So you can see the MG is just pushing right off, and then I'll just swing this MG into the center.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
I can stay in that building. There's no threat there.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control. The ISC's been upgraded.
Orders crowds are holding ground we need. We're gonna take it from them. Move out!
Just walk backwards with that squad. I'll retreat there. And half track time. Next. I'm in that building, so I'll be able to suppress him here. Half track, and then I'll just get the
sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
The 250 upgrade. Oh, not the 250 upgrade, the quad upgrade. At that mortar's in range of my MG. I'll just walk up north here. And just keep on outcapping him. I'll just work the sides.
M3 half track moving to
Quad time. Actually, I'm gonna... yeah, I'll go for the quad. I was gonna slightly delay it. I'll retreat here softly and get them reinforced. Okay, time to move forward here. These guys are just going to passive heal, so then I'll be... after this engagement, I win full map control.
Fall in. We're moving. Crowds are gonna know we secured the area, so be ready.
And I'll just swing my quad around the back here. And that's going to be 2 wipes and effectively GG.
Pathfinders, KIA.
I'll get a bazooka just in case he gets a vehicle out. It's not really necessary though. Oops. Med. And I can drop in a paratrooper squad as well, just to help me hold the front line smidgen as well. And I'll even retreat that squad, just get him healed up. And just hold the northern VPs now. And the VP drain is going to start ticking. If he pushes me here, I'll just shoot the smoke. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Damn it! Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Actually, I might even just shoot a flare quickly.
We can find a way. Please capture and hold that area. Ready for duty. Squad.
Okay, so he's going this way, which means he's pushing into the mid and north, so I'll just stall in the center.
Pathfinders, we've got orders to advance.
The men will follow my lead.
We've got orders. They want that area.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Infantry in force. On the move. Wait up. Full speed, boys. Yes, sir. We're being picked apart. Knock down some crowds and details.
Now the VPs will continue to tick on him. I'll get the improved bonus. These guys will be able to hold, because if they approach you like this, you're guaranteed to win with the Pathfinders.
We're ready to go, sir. Taking crowd fire. Let's get quiet down, fellas.
Calling us in, fellas. On the march, fellas.
And now just continue to zone him out. You can dump one in that house. The other one can go here.
Keep those bazookas on the wings. Let's go. Orders. Listen up.
You can even do an off-map barrage just to make it so he can't force me back here. The flak is a good counter to this, but it's going to come too late because I'll get a Sherman out in... I've got full map control here, so I'll get a Sherman out in 11 minutes. Retreat. Retreat.
Got orders. On it. Come on.
Jerry territory. Well, not for long, it ain't.
Enemy has 300 points remaining.
Eager to lose that coming from
A fuel point is being lost.
They've got our range.
I should have hidden those bazookas, but
Spearhead.
not to worry.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
I might even get a... No, I'll go for the paratrooper squad.
We'll be over the territory point is no longer under our control.
Captain here. What have you got?
Just keep on pushing him off
See nothing but shoots behind
this
me.
point.
Transport heading home. Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
And I'll just stay hidden behind that wall a little bit.
Enemy down to 250
Get the
points.
LMG.
Repeat, 250.
So by hiding behind that wall, it makes it impossible for the flak to line me up. And I'll just back scoot a little bit here as well.
Enemy movement near our victory point.
As long as I'm zoning him off the VPs, like these VPs are constantly ticking against him. It's going to make him do something incredibly irrational in a few moments time. And that doesn't matter either. Like this build, you can make so many mistakes and still be in a good position against Wehrmacht. And now that he's overextended this way to the south,
Victory point is under enemy control now.
what I'll be able to do is just push here.
Weapon crew, securing enemy resources. Cover him down. Get ready. Hold him. Swing around that fire.
Get out of that suppression.
Fallen to 200 points.
We're moving out, boys. Airborne in the fortress. We're falling back. Get back to speed.
Actually, good little mines there by him. But it's still containing him. So Sherman will come out in a moment. And like I said, 11-minute Sherman. Very realistic with this build.
Settle down. Secure it. Hold at all costs. Get down. Capture that goddamn position. Hurry, get into
Alright, that's enough. Keeping him off the fuel.
Command points should be spent when possible.
And I might just go into this building here.
Order Pathfinders. Forward to the get to cover. Sir, yes, sir. What's the mission? Move your asses. Pathfinders received. Pathfinders on the move. Rush now. You need Pathfinder contact. Head down.
Sherman tank finished and ready.
And Sherman. So you start building it at 11 minutes, but it comes out at 12.
Found the enemy line.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
these bazookas need target. Move. Enemy territory. You need a 30 cal.
And I
Reports coming in.
100%
We killed an
certain
enemy officer.
he's got no AT, so this can just be followed in with an attack move with the Sherman. And that's it. GG. And yeah, you can just see the strength of this build. It just completely shuts Wehrmacht down. The scouts have vision. They get to pick every single engagement that occurs. If the Grens or Coastals are moving out of cover, you jump into cover and shoot them as they approach. They can't see you. They can't get an MG because the MG will always be seen and just capped around and then go for a big flank with multiple scouts or the half track. They have the durability with their Vet 1 to go toe-to-toe. You could even see it here. One Coastal was fighting against one Pathfinder and the Coastal lost. It's just broken. They need to change it so that the Vet 1 of the Pathfinders is not a combat choice. It cannot result in improved combat efficiency because with how they cap and get 100 XP for capping, you get this buff and it becomes simply too strong too early and extremely time efficient. What has to happen is this Vet 1 has to be removed. It could maybe be moved to Vet 2 or 3 I'd even say at 10%, not 15%, because, and then have the Vet 1 be a vision upgrade instead so that you can detect more, which is aligned with the role of the Pathfinder or Scout. Because even so, I don't think a Scout needs 15% harder to hit as well as at Vet 1, and then also 20% health at Vet 3, or 20 health extra at Vet 3, because if you're using your Scout correctly, their vision range is so long that they can avoid combat, even in the late game. Unless it's a vehicle chasing them down. But in that case, it still comes with significant risk from Axis because The allied player will have a large amount of vision of that area. Vision is their defense, not increased combat durability. This is one of the veterancy changes that I just don't agree with. These general across the board, making things more resilient, significantly more resilient at Vet 1. It's not as bad with other units, and it does impact the time to kill changes and nullifies them from patch 1.7, I think it was. But the Scout makes full use of this just because of it being able to cap early, get XP, and then flow into this Vet 1. It's just too strong. It's an easy fix, and it won't impact team games at all if they change this. This strategy doesn't work on team games because the maps are more narrow, they're more laney, and you have to fight your opponent head on, which the Scouts are not that good at, and you're better off with Riflemen in that position. So, yeah, this isn't an issue in team games. It's just 1v1. The Scouts can spread wide, outcap the map, especially against Wehrmacht. Dak has counters to it with the 250 and the bikes, but yeah, I hope this gets fixed sooner rather than later. It's just too strong. I'm steering away from playing any more Wehrmacht in 1v1 until this is addressed because it's not fun. I keep on playing Dak in 1v1 auto match, but not Wehrmacht. Wehrmacht, I'm saving it for team games. Anyway, you can have a look at the stats if you wish. And you can see pretty much dominant. Allies, my opponent's a 1500 ranked ELO player. He knows what he's doing. And you can just see that map control. It's just complete dominance. And the other factor as well is the durability on the machine gun. It has a nice synergy with the Pathfinders or Scouts now because it takes a lot of time to dislodge the machine gun and the Scouts. There's just so much health on the field and durability in the early game. Infantry with my Axis opponent. Coastal's got squished. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!